Hello guys, this is the Mr. Epic Gamers HD bringing you another video on FIFA 16 for another episode on the Arsenal career. So obviously, as you can see there, we are second and we've only dropped 2 points. If you've not seen the other episodes, then please hit the link in the description below and go and watch the other ones before you watch this. And please smash a big thumbs up if you enjoy this episode. So we are going to try and sell Gabriel. Obviously, as you know from the other episode, you know who we signed. And an offer comes in for Theo Walcott, who we don't want to sell, so we're just going to say, obviously, Monaco have a lot of money, so we're going to offer 50 million. Well, they asked them for 50 million, and Everton want Debussy, and we're going to say we want 6 million. So obviously, it's just going to be a few trying to sell players, get more money in, ready for the winter transfer. Obviously, we're not looking at signing anyone, so jumping straight into the next game then, we are going to play Newcastle United. So we're just going to change up the team a little bit, try and do something different, try and get more attacking players out there and see what we can do, see what formation we'd be able to play, and see what we'll be able to achieve with a different formation. So this is the formation that we're going to go with. Obviously, Bale's going to go right, Sanchez is going to go left, Ozil's going to go in the middle, Aubameyang's going to start up front, and obviously because we've got two centre defensive mids now, obviously we've got Ramirez and we've got Coquelin. They're going to be the ones that are going to be starting CDM. So here we go then, guys, straight into so here we are. Bale's got the ball, passes it to Bellerin. Bellerin runs forward, plays it into Coquelin. Coquelin plays into Ramirez. Ramirez looking for a pass. There's no one open. Finds Ozil. Ozil loses the ball, tries to pass it back, but it finds a Newcastle striker. Newcastle striker runs forward, beats his man, still running forward, crosses into the box. Sissoko, and it didn't go anywhere there. So we pass the ball into the box, into Ozil. Ozil shoots into Sanchez. Sanchez takes a touch, shoots, and Tim Krul making a massive save there for Newcastle. Really, we should have probably capitalised on the first shot, but couldn't get it anywhere. So straight away, Newcastle get the ball away. Ramirez has a go, but miles wide. So Aubameyang picks up the ball here. What's he going to do with it? He beats his man. He cuts inside. He tries to play a hard ball into the box for Ozil, but luckily the defender just manages to reach the ball and get it cleared. So crosses into the box. Koscielny goes up, but he can't get a good enough head onto it. So we go on the attack again, but Newcastle stop us from doing that. So we put the pressure on. Aubameyang press in. Then Ozil presses, wins the ball in a dangerous area, shoots, and it's a goal. Ozil just put us 1-0 up there. Brilliant pressing on the defence then, making them do the mistake, so we just run through and score a goal. So we're 1-0 up. Obviously Ozil, the guy that we rely on obviously to create the goals. This formation isn't really working that well as how I'd want it to work. I thought it'd be a lot more, I don't know, a lot more play within the thing there, but it's not really done anything for me. So that's the end of the game then, guys. So we beat Newcastle 1-0 in this game. Obviously I did do a substitution, but I didn't think that was relevant. So obviously Ozil came off to just give Wilshere or Ramsey a game outfield. So obviously no scores showed up there, I don't know why, but Chelsea did win their game, so they are still 2 points ahead of us. So that's something that we're looking at going forward. We're going to try and obviously try and win our next game, with our next game being a tough game. Obviously we have got Stoke. It's not really a tough game, but it's more like, I don't know, it is a tough game as such because Stoke are a defensive side, and it's something that we need to probably capitalise on pressing forward. So see here we're going to do a few transfers. Obviously we're not going to sign any on transfer deadline day, but we are going to try and get rid of a few players. As you saw there, Spinner we're going to offer 8 million. Gabriel we're going to offer 13, and Debussy we're going to want 6. So this is just something that we're going to try and get rid of, people who we are going to try and get rid of. So obviously as you see we've not sold anyone just yet, but it is going to happen very soon. Obviously Ospina, they don't want to pay any more than 5 million, Everton don't want to pay any more than 5, and for Ospina, Newcastle thought that was too much of a offer. No, sorry, Gabriel, they thought it was too much, 14 million, but so it's someone that we could possibly keep with through this transfer, but probably offer him for something else. So Watford, we're gonna want 7 million for Ospina, mainly because obviously he is our reserve keeper. But obviously if we can cash in on him, then we will cash in straight away. So moving forward then, obviously as you can see it's only 3 players that we're trying to get rid of right now. So yet again they do want 5 million just for Ospina, and it's not something that I'm willing to take, but I am willing to drop it down 1 million, because he is worth 5.5, but it's something that we could get 6 million for, and that 6 million could go towards a top player. Obviously Flamini they want, so we're just gonna obviously accept the offer because it is a 3 million offer. So for someone of that age we've made a bit of profit on him, and obviously with signing Ramirez there's no point in keeping him because there's nowhere that he'd fit in the team, not with the midfielders that we've got. And as you can see there's sizable price tag for Flamini, so the media have also said that it's a big price whether he could show up with the age that he is. So only 4 hours left of the thing then, guys. So we've only sold 1 player in this transfer deadline day, but we'll be looking at offloading a few more players in the winter sale, like the winter transfer window, and that's when we're going to make a few transfers of our own. So kicking straight back into the game then, obviously I weren't happy with the formation that was played, so we're going to go with either a 4-3-3 or we're going to stick with a 4-5-1. Obviously if we do stick with a 4-5-1 we're going to keep the 2 centre defensive mids the same. So obviously going into against Stoke, they're a very good at the defensive side. Obviously they're all tall at Stoke, so they all have the height advantage. Obviously they have Crouch up front, so that's something that we need to watch. So as you can see we are second and we're playing Stoke who are 20th. So it should be an easy game. We should come out with a win, but a draw would be the minimum I'd like to go. So we are the most defensive team in the league then, guys, only conceding 1 goal. So Stoke go on the attack. The player that we need to watch is Bojan, who crosses it in, but Juve manages to get head to it. Our defenders weren't in the air there. Obviously, like I said to you, the height is going to matter for Stoke to capitalise on. So Cech gets the ball, kicked to outfield. This is where we can go on the counter attack. Aubameyang running forward, still with the ball, running forward. He cuts inside, still with the ball. He has a go himself. It clips OZIL. Maybe that could have challenged the keeper, but we'll never know. So Stoke coming forward with Juve, who plays it across to Bojan. Bojan tries to cross it in, but obviously he could have took a touch there, but he decided not to. So a poor pass, but we do pick the ball up to Ramirez. Ramirez who finds into Sanchez, who finds into Aubameyang. Aubameyang cuts it into Ramirez, who finds Sanchez again. Sanchez crosses it in, but it is offside. So we win the ball back. Poor pass by Stoke there. Ramirez finding Sanchez. Sanchez who just puts the ball wide. That maybe should have been a chance that we should have took. So Stoke hitting the ball, trying to try everything they can just to get the ball in the back of the net, but unfortunately the first time shot didn't work out for them. So running forward again, finding a pass, moving the ball around into Ramirez, into Sanchez, who tries to cut inside but doesn't take the ball with him. Throws it into Monreal, who goes into OZIL, who goes into Coquelin, who goes into Aubameyang, who plays Coquelin back in. But Butland has been the major stopper for Stoke in this game, keeping so many chances out. Yet again, picking the ball up. So going into half time at 0-0. As you can see, 8 shots for us, 5 shots for them. They've only had 1 shot on target and we've had 4. So there's a few of the results. Obviously a few draws in there. Bournemouth are beating Norwich, West Brom are beating whoever that was, and the game ended 0-0. So obviously, as you can see, in our group there is Barcelona, Shakhtar and Bayer Leverkusen. So it's a pretty hard group for us, but really we should beat Shakhtar and Bayer Leverkusen. Barcelona should be a good game, like it should be a fun game, like it's a real life game that's going to be happening very soon. So it's something that I'd like to win. So yeah, so obviously that's really the only team that I'm worried about in that group. So as you can see there, we lost against Juventus in the Asian Elite Cup, which was a little bit disappointing, but we did win the Capital One Cup 2-0 against Chelsea, and we are second still, 2 points behind Chelsea. So I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. Please like, subscribe and comment, and if you've not seen the other episodes, then please hit the link in the bottom of the description. Cheers, guys.